all. I wanted to come on and make a video for you all. I know it's been a little while, but I'm going to start making videos more frequently. So we're going to be talking about different areas of, psychology, different areas of counseling and things like that. And I'm also going to be doing some more career videos. But today I wanted to discuss with you all becoming a prescribing psychologist. I don't see many videos on how to become a prescribing psychologist, and there's not a whole lot of information on becoming a prescribing psychologist. So I wanted to come on today and give you guys some information about that, just in case any of you want to do that in the future. So first off, becoming a prescribing psychologist, there are only 5 states where you can prescribe medication as a psychologist. And obviously the medications that you are able to prescribe are simply medications that deal with mental illness in psychopharmacology. Okay, so there are 5 states where you can become a prescribing psychologist. Those states are Idaho, Iowa, Illinois, New Mexico, and Louisiana. Those are the 5 states where you can become a prescribing psychologist. Now, in order to first off become a psychologist, you're going to have to obtain either a PhD or a PsyD. You can do one or the other. Typically, if you're going to be doing counseling as your main area of business, then typically you're going to get the PsyD. That's a clinician's doctorate. That's a doctorate of psychology, and typically people who want to just practice and counsel, they get the PsyD. Now, if you're wanting to do a PhD, you're typically going to be doing more of the research and things in teaching and stuff like that. But either one is fine. You can get a PhD or a PsyD and still be able to become a prescribing psychologist. Now, after you get your PhD or your PsyD, which takes typically about 5 years, you're going to be doing 4 years of coursework, and you're going to do a 1-year internship. After that, you're going to have to do further hours, and it depends on which state you're in. You're going to have to do, it says 15 to 6,000 postgraduate hours, but again, it's going to depend on what state you're living in. Now, after you become fully licensed, then you also are going to need to do a postdoctorate master's degree, or you're going to have to do some form of continuing education. I think it was in the state of New Mexico, they actually have a postdoctorate psychopharmacology master's degree, and I believe they're offering it through New Mexico State University. So you can actually get into that program after you graduate with your doctorate, and you can work toward becoming a prescribing psychologist that way. I think it was in the state of Illinois, or I believe it was the state of Illinois. They actually require that you have a postdoctorate master's in psychopharmacology. The other states, it kind of varies. They make you do some other coursework, not necessarily a master's degree, and I think one of the states, they require that you have at least a 14-month, another 14-month internship where you do. You practice as a prescribing intern or something like that for a period of those 14 months. And it has to be in different settings. You can do it in a hospital, you can do it in a correctional facility, you can do it with community mental health. So it all depends on what state you're going to want to practice in. But there are postdoctorate requirements in every single state. Now, it's going to typically take you another probably 1.5 to 2 years to gain those prescribing rights. So because they really want to make sure that you know what you're doing. And there's a lot of other states that I feel are going to probably allow psychologists to have prescribing rights, because the research and the evidence is out there that psychologists probably need prescribing rights because mental health is such a huge thing today. And a lot of people honestly can't afford to go to a psychiatrist. Now, the thing is that I know a lot of people, when you go to a psychiatrist, they think that you're going to get the medication in the counseling. But typically what psychiatrists do, they refer you to a licensed professional counselor or a psychologist that can provide the cognitive behavioral therapy or the rational emotive, whatever type of therapy. Because psychiatrists, their main goal is to get you onto some sort of medication so that you can stabilize whatever mental health symptoms that you're having. They don't typically do a whole lot of the cognitive behavioral therapy and the counseling that a lot of people need. That's why they refer out. So with a prescribing psychologist, you're able to get not only the counseling from that psychologist, but you're also able to get the medications that you're needing. And the evidence is out there that this is such something that's really needed. And so, within the next decade or so, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of more states getting added on to allowing psychologists to be able to prescribe these medications that treat mental health. So that's just a little bit of an overview. I'm probably going to make more videos regarding this as I do more research myself, but I kind of wanted to give you guys just an overview of how you even become a prescribing psychologist. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going to be making more videos here soon, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you and have a great day.